Hi there. I wanted to do a quick short with a nice Robert Bly poem that will get you thinking in new ways. And it's such a basic poem. It's not really all that much, and he titled it just "Things to Think." And so I'm going to try and get this in like 227. That's what I'm aiming for. And if you follow the motion and the energy of this poem, it will get you to think things differently, which is always a goal. Think in ways you've never thought before. If the phone rings, think of it as carrying a message larger than anything you've ever heard, vaster than 100 lines of Yeats. Think that someone may bring a bear to your door, maybe wounded or deranged. Or think that a moose has risen out of the lake and he's carrying on his antlers a child of your own whom you've never seen. When someone knocks on the door, think that he's about to give you something large, tell you you're forgiven, or that it's not necessary to work all the time, or that it's been decided that if you lie down, no one will die. So that's a poem that is in some ways feeling antiquated. I don't think I'm picturing a landline when he says if the phone rings, and it also reminds me is like back in the day, in before cell phones were really a big thing, like in the 80s and into the 90s. Even though Finland adopted cell phones very early on and Nokia had the market share for a while, it was like when somebody picked up the phone in Finland, they would say their last name. They'd say Heinonen, or they'd say whatever. And it was such a charming thing, but that's now a thing of the past. But I think this poem speaks for itself, and I gotta quit now. We'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.